Meet the hairy frog. I thought for sure this was Photoshop, but then I went and Googled it and it's not. It's a real thing. And the worst part about it is that it's not actually hair. It's really just like long gills that sprout all over its body, which is so much worse than hair. As scary and gross as I think it is, I would love to see it in a messy bun. Sorry, I just need that. Here's an elastic baby girl. Isn't it so weird that we only have hair on like certain parts of our bodies? It's like, okay, thanks for this, but for some reason my forehead like can't have any. I'm not asking for it, I don't want it. I just don't understand. I'm just glad it's not gills. Squishy. I will call him Squishy and he will be my Squishy. This is a Dumbo octopus, which really just proves that Disney is everywhere. Including 13,000 feet below the surface of the ocean. They like flap their ears to swim. That's so cute. I need to know the name of his agent. This animal is a Lady Amherst peasant. I don't know who Lady Amherst is, but judging by this photo, she's fly. Speaking of which, this bird can fly, but it like chooses not to. It just like runs around 90% of the time. I love how they're like, oh, the sky is so yesterday. I just need to stomp the runway. You know how like a group of cows are called a herd and a group of lions are called a pride? A group of these are called a bouquet. Isn't that the fanciest thing you ever heard? Can't relate. This is called the squeaking silk moth. Apparently when it's in danger, it will squeak like a rubber ducky just to scare them off. Honestly, it doesn't sound very scary to me, but you know, you do you, boo. Kind of reminds me of like whenever I'm being like really mad, like annoyed, and my friends are like, oh, you're so cute. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be mad. But like, again, another animal has something in common with. These garden eels are kind of serving the we're the souls of people that Ursula cursed type of energy. Can we rescue them? Aside from that whole like their souls have been taken by Ursula thing, they're actually living the life. They hang out in warm water with groups of their friends, chilling all day, doing nothing, and you know, as soon as a predator comes along, they just go nope, swoop back in. I don't know what they do down there, but they're gone. I think they watch Netflix, but anyways, my dream. Just leave my soul, Ursula. Do you guys ever like stay up late at night because you can't sleep and you're just thinking like, what would happen if an elephant and a mouse hook up? You don't have to worry or wonder anymore. This. I don't know why you wondered that, you freak. Ew. But I got the answer for you. The answer is an elephant shrew. Weirdly, it's related to a manatee and I don't know how. They're very fierce with new people, but they also mate for life. I love when people are like huge jerks, but then when they meet the right person, it's like so romantic. They're a changed person. This is a flower hornfish, aka nature's version of Toad from Mario Kart. I read that these fish can be super aggressive at first, but if you have them for a while, they can form really close bonds with their owners and people think that they can actually ward off spirits. I'll take a whole bouquet of flower hornfish, thank you. Bizarre animals. This is a giant African land snail and he is a thick daddy. It can grow to be 9 inches long, and even though it kind of looks like a slimy, cute puppy. Okay, I don't know about cute. Okay, kind of cute. I think kind of cute. Anyways, they're in the top 100 most invasive species in the whole world. Reminds me of an ex. They're invasive because they need to eat a lot, and I mean a lot. In some cases, they get so hungry that they start to eat drywall off of buildings. And honestly, I've never been able to relate to an animal so much. This is called a bony fish. I'm not really sure why. Kind of looks like a tortilla with fins, doesn't it? You're like, can I dip it in some guacamole? Me thinking it looks like a tortilla kind of explains why orcas and sea lions keep trying to eat it. He's like the fish taco of the sea. And this dude's just like, leave me alone. By the way, another fun fact, it can weigh up to 2,205 pounds. How do you float when that's how much you weigh? What else is 2,000 pounds? I'll like look this up. He's like weighs like a car, but like heavier. Which just made me wonder, like, if he can swim, why can't we use our cars to swim? It's like the same thing. Me after not getting a haircut all of quarantine. This floof is an agario rabbit and I've never wanted to hug something so bad ever. Well, you guys, I've wanted to hug you guys that badly. But look at it. It can weigh up to 10 pounds sometimes. It has that much fur on it. Whoa! Right off the bat, this would look beautiful hanging off a pendant. Like, not the real thing, just a version of it made out of metal, obviously. I'm not trying to sound like Cruella de Vil over here. Anyways, this is a Mexican alligator lizard, which makes me think it's like the Charmander version of a regular alligator. They're also known as tree scorpions, which I have one word for. Nope. Tree scorpion? That's like a horrible combination of words. Oh, I've seen this little cutie all over the internet and I love them. It's an axolotl and it has my heart. They're amphibians and they can only be found in one part in the world, in the warm waters of Mexico. Kinda sounds like me in 2020. Oh my god, and they attract their mates by dancing. Ah. We have so much in common. No, this dude, we really are in the nose section of this video. This is a proboscis monkey, and he like legit looks like someone I know. Just like can't put my finger on who. He looks kind, he looks smart. Oh my god, he looks like my high school chemistry teacher. Super nice dude. But also looking at him like kind of makes me afraid that he's gonna take away my flip phone. You know, and like forgetting my lab test answers again. They're also really good swimmers. I like this dude. He's one of my favorites so far. Either this is like a new life-size Christmas ornament or it's a real thing. Guys, it's a red deer. Don't you kind of feel like gaslit by that? Turns out deer is usually red, but homeboy over here has a condition that turned his fur white. I bet the other deer tease him about that, but don't worry, little buddy. One day Pixar is gonna make a movie about you and we'll all love it. Then they'll all see. This is a bay red tapir. People actually call these living fossils because they've been around since prehistoric times. They were probably friends with dinosaurs. Lucky for them, not enemies. And if you wonder why the baby's wearing that fresh fit, it's to help them camouflage between the trees. So it kind of looks different than its mommy. They can actually like pick things up with their noses like this and then like eat them. I kind of wish I could do that. That way I can like multitask, you know, I play my Switch and then pick things up my nose and eat it. I would look weird, but I'd never be hungry again. This is a agario, and it's a close relative of the crocodile. I love how like scary they are in the back but like derpy in the front. I like it. They've been around for more than 40 million years, and you'd think they'd evolve to be a little less derpy by now, but they're just like happy in their own skin, and I love that for them. You do you, boo. We love some self-love. They also kind of look like how a kindergartner would draw a crocodile, or me as a kindergartner. It's like an A for effort, but an F for intimidation. No animals are scared. Okay, why is this monkey out here looking at me with that judgmental face? Like, you probably fling your own feces. Don't look at me like that. I've learned that this species of monkeys tends to hang out mainly with all female species at the top of the trees. Where are all the men? I don't get it. Are they rainforest mean girls? When I look back at that face, it kind of makes sense. Did you think we were gonna make it through this video without having nightmares? Nah, not today, homie. This is a spiny bush viper. I kind of want to whisper because I don't want it to hear him. Also kind of shocked to find out that this isn't a dragon. It's one of the world's most venomous snakes. That's why I was whispering. And like, not to judge a book by its cover, but look at its face. Like, of course it could kill you. I didn't spend years of my life reading Harry Potter to be out here trusting snakes not to bite. I do think snakes have a bad rep. They're also beautiful creatures, and unfortunately, as humans, we give them human qualities and call people snakes. They're just animals. They're doing the thing. They're trying to eat. But that's besides the point. Look at this little guy. Just look! Oh. This is a quoka. Let's say hi. And scientists call him the happiest animal, which is weird because I just thought that was me. They're so cute that I'm not 100% sure this isn't just like an animated character. What? They're literally like so calm and chill that they've been featured in so many celebrity selfies. They're just like chilling there and people taking photos. No joke. Shawn Mendes took a picture with him. This is 100% how I look when I see my friend opening up a bag of chips. It's some real like, you gonna finish that energy? This is a harpy eagle. I love that name. Harpy eagle. Its wingspan is 6.5 feet wide. So basically, if you take a dude that you swipe right on Tinder and then you turn him sideways, you'd have a harpy eagle in wingspan. Not actually. I'm kind of loving how it looks like she has like striped stockings and yellow boots. Iconic. You can't tell me this isn't a Star Wars alien. Sorry, I'm not gonna believe it. It's basically Return of the Azzy. According to the internet, this is a Sega antelope. Sega antelope. And it lives in Mongolia, which also sounds like something out of Star Wars. It looks like if someone like, you know, started making a go, took a break, and then accidentally procrastinated on TikTok for hours, and then had to hurry and put this together before class. So relatable. This fella is schwitz bueno. Did I say that right? Probably not. Now, I don't know why they called him that, but I can only assume that scientists looked at that dude and was like, no, he kind of looks like my Uncle Schmidt, and then they called it a day and moved on with their lives. Apparently, they use their cheeks to store food and water for later, and I kind of like, why can't I do that? It would make sneaking food into movies so much easier. This dude's out there living the life. This is the hammerhead bat. Bats that kind of look like dogs if they had wings. They're kind of cute, right? Said no one ever. This is the leaf-nosed bat. And honestly, it looks more like a hot dog than a leaf. Though I kind of guess wiener-nosed bat is kind of awkward to say. So like, we can keep it as like the leaf-nosed bat. Fine, I get it. They're not all nose though. Their ears are so sensitive that they can hear a cricket walking walking on the ground even when they're flying in the sky. Nobody's gonna talk behind their back. They hear everything. It's like my mom. She knows everything. Me with my friend Asif want to hear some gossip. It's a long-eared robot and it's so cute. Just like ready for you to spill the tea. And the tea is steaming hot. Also, they can be taller by balancing on their tails. I love that. They're just like, oh.
What's happening over here? Like, you know, my ears aren't big enough and I can't just quite hear what you're saying, so I'm just standing on my tail.
It's a blob fish. Why can I relate to this too? I love how like the same person who made like angelfish and clownfish and dolphins was like, eh.
Let's also make something that looks like a Halloween mask and like call it a day.
I gotta go get lunch. Not everything in the ocean can be wonderful. They have no bones and no teeth. They just skim around the water with their mouths open, hoping food will land in their mouth. Who are these like fish that are just literally walking themselves into danger and death? They're like, yep, gonna walk into this fish's mouth. Like he's not doing anything. I'm just like, 3 words. Pink, flurry, armadillo. And I'm in love. Oh my gosh, they're so precious. They live underground because the outside world is too stressful for them. We stand a relatable queen. Oh, forbidden puppy. It's an African wild dog. It's cute and it's endangered. Yeah, endangered me coming over to give it some smooches. It's so cute, but it's also endangered. Let's take care of our planet. Apparently they form loyal friend groups of up to 200 dogs. Imagine 200 of these guys running around like being puppy heaven. In honor of spooky season, here is a ghost crab. He's haunted, doomed to walk the earth forever. And sometimes at night, if you listen quietly, you can hear him screaming,
Who took my shrimp?
okay, I'm just kidding. They call him that because he's white. I still think my version's better. This is a jeanette, and it's actually a type of cat whose tail is twice the length of its body. How does it like not trip on it all the time? When your friend spills the tea, it was juicier than you expected. This little gremlin looking dude is a Philippine tarsier, and he's kind of cute. They can literally rotate their head 180 degrees. So like, again, another animal you can't talk behind their back. And the moment you've all been waiting for, here is a booby. A blue-footed booby. What were you expecting? They're so cute. And fun fact, their feet turn bluer as they age. When they're trying to find a mate, they actually do like dances to find each other. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye!